Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I do expect that all of you are fit and fine by the grace of Allah. Alhamdulillah, I'm doing it by His grace. Today, I'd like to share with you about our forms of recreation, especially our passion for sports, and I will tell you about the golden moments of sports during our time, how we enjoyed the time. We know that sports are a popular form of entertainment, and different sporting tournaments are held from time to time. And among them, cricket is the most popular sport, especially in our country like Bangladesh. In the previous time, when any cricket match was telecast in television, people didn't get much interest for watching any cricket match. But you'll be surprised to know that before 1996, I didn't have any interest for cricket. I didn't know about cricket well. So when Bangladesh became champion in ICC cricket tournament in 1997, when they defeated Kenya for the first time and they qualified for the World Cup, since then, the people of Bangladesh started watching cricket match in television. And I also watched cricket match since then. We know that in 1996 Cricket World Cup, ICC Cricket World Cup, Sri Lanka became champion. They defeated Australia. And the captain of Sri Lanka was Arjuna Ranatunga. A lot of great players were that time. Aravindo de Silva, Shajiva de Silva, Ramesh Kaluvitarana, Sana Jayashwar, Marvan Adhapatu, Guru Singhe, Muttiah Muralidharan, Kumar Dharmasena, Ramesh, and Roshan Mahanama. Actually, they played well that time. And Sana Jayaswar was a hard-hitting batsman at that time. And the rising of cricket started since 1997. And when Bangladesh defeated Kenya, that time the captain of Bangladesh cricket team was Akram Khan. And that time we also got a lot of cricketers who were famous and people of Bangladesh knew about their names. And when the match was going on in Malaysia, Tilat Club ground, and we know that time Chaudhry Jafarullah Sharafat was giving his commentary, and we knew we had a passion about cricket from then. And I know that that time the players of Bangladesh cricket team was Akram Khan, Minhajul Abidin Nanu, Nehmur Rahman Durjoy, Attar Ali Khan, Khalid Masud Pilot, Khalid Mahmoud Shujon, Hasibul Hassan Shanto, Muhammad Rafiq. At that time, the coach of Bangladesh cricket team was Gordon Greenish, the hard-hitting opening batsman, former hard-hitting opening batsman for West Indies, and Desmond Haynes also played with him. And the people around Bangladesh, all over Bangladesh, watched their warm reception in the Manik Mia Avenue Prangan. premise. Actually, and Bangladesh played in the World Cup in 1999 for the first time, and the captain of Bangladesh cricket team was Aminul Islam Bulbul. And it's also a very interesting and a matter of joy for us that for the first time when Bangladesh played their first World Cup in 1999 and they defeated Scotland first, and then they defeated Pakistan. It was a great victory in the history of world cricket, especially for Bangladesh. And in 2000, when Bangladesh got test status, it was a matter of pleasure for us, for the cricket lovers. Actually, the rising of Bangladesh cricket is like Aladdin's magic lamp. And the first test captain of Bangladesh was Naeemur Rahman Durjoy. And in the first innings, Bangladesh scored 400 runs. And the first century in Bangladesh cricket in test match was Aminul Islam Bulbul. Unfortunately, Bangladesh was defeated by India, and the captain of India was Sourav Ganguly, and the captain of Bangladesh was Naeemur Rahman Durjoy. And the match was held in Bangabandhu Stadium, and Bangladesh got test status on 26 June 2000, and Bangladesh played their first test on 10 November in 2000. The infrastructure of cricket was not good at the time, but even after that, Bangladesh played well. And that time, we got a lot of cricket teams all over the world, and the players were very famous, and they played well. Like we can mention the squad of cricket that time, like Australia. In Australia, a lot of great players played that time. The captain of Australia was Steve Waugh, and two brothers played, Mark Waugh, Steve Waugh, and the opening batsman was Adam Gilchrist and Mark Waugh. After that, Adam Gilchrist and Matthew Hayden, Damien Martin, Steve Waugh, Ricky Ponting, Michael Kasparovich, Shane Warne, Brett Lee, Shane Lee, and we know that Adam Gilchrist was wicketkeeper and batsman. And during the time, the squad of Test was different than the squad of One Day. And for Australia, we know that Michael Slater, Justin Langer, Greg Blewett, Mark Taylor played only Test. They're famous Test players. Michael Bevan was a very popular batsman at that time. He was known as finisher. And after Michael Bevan, Michael Hussey was also a very popular cricketer at the time. So like this, we can mention the strong New Zealand team. At the time, Stephen Fleming was the captain, and Nathan Astle, Roger Toos, Chris Cairns, Chris Harris, Adam Perore, Dion Nash, they played for New Zealand, and Craig McMillan. So they're very popular, and they played well. And we can also mention the names of some cricketers of South Africa cricket team. Hansie Cronje was the captain, Gary Kirsten, Herschel Gibbs, Daryl Cullinan, Sean Pollock, Alan Donald, Nicky Boye. So they played Makaya Anthony, Roger Telemachus. They played for South Africa. And we know that Hansie Cronje died by plane crash. He was a very popular cricketer for South Africa. And Jack Callis played. He was the most famous and popular cricketer at that time, and he was the greatest all-rounder at that time, Jack Callis. And you know that for the first time in 1998, the mini World Cup, which is known as ICC Champions Trophy, it was held in Bangabandhu National Stadium. We missed. I watched most of the matches at the time, and during that in the final match, uh, South Africa against West Indies match was held, and South Africa became champion. They defeated West Indies. Philo Wallace was the batsman at that time for West Indies, and actually we got so much popular cricketers or famous cricketers at that time. For West Indies, we can mention Curtly Ambrose, Courtney Walsh, Brian Lara, Shivnarayan Chanderpaul, Sharon Campbell, Ricardo Powell, Jimmy Adams, Paul Adams, Carl Hooper. They played at that time. After that, Marvin Dillon, Rion King, Hendy Brand. So they played for West Indies cricket team. It was a very famous team at the time. Brian Lara is a very popular cricketer at the time. Sachin Tendulkar. And we can also, I was a fan of India, and it gave me immense pleasure when I watched any match of India, especially when Sachin played for India. It was a source of inspiration, source of pleasure for me, and I was a true fan of Sachin Tendulkar. And you will be surprised to know that I wrote down all the records of Sachin Tendulkar. At the time, the Indian cricket team was also very strong at the time. Anshuman Gaikwad was the coach for India at the time. Saurav Ganguly, Sachin Tendulkar, Rahul Dravid, Ajay Jadeja, Ravin Singh, Muhammad Azharuddin was the captain at the time. Javagal Srinath, Venkatesh Prasad. The wicket keeper was Anil Mungi at the time. And we also got some popular or famous cricketers for Zimbabwe at that time. Neil Johnson, Alistair Campbell, Craig Wishart, Stuart Carlyle, Andy Blignut, Heath Strick, Henry Olonga. Two brothers played for Zimbabwe at the time, Andy Flower and Grant Flower. Andy Flower was a very popular and famous batsman for Zimbabwe. Later, he became the coach of England cricket team. And Grant Flower was also a very popular batsman at the time. And the opening batsman and bowler was Neil Johnson at the time. He played very well at the time. And we can also mention the names of some popular cricketers, some famous cricketers of Pakistan. Wasim Akram was the captain, Waqar Yunis, Said Anwar, Amir Sohail was, Amir Sohail and Said Anwar, they were very popular opening batsmen for Pakistan. Then Ramiz Raja, who became the captain later, and Ijaz Ahmed, Salim Malik, and Muhammad Akram, and we know that the popular wicketkeeper batsman was Moin Khan and Rashid Latif. They played for Pakistan, and Saqlain Mushtaq was a very famous bowler, spin bowler. And I didn't mention about the name of Mutia Muralidharan. Mutia Muralidharan was a very popular spin bowler at the time. And in England, we also got some popular kickers: Adam Holyoke, Ben Holyoke, and Alec Stewart, Darren Gough, Nasir Hussain. They were very popular at the time. And actually, cricket was a source of entertainment for the cricket lovers of Bangladesh. And the players who played in 1997 in ICC, when they became ICC champion, Akram Khan, Minazul Abidin Nanu, Naimi Rahman Durjoy, Athar Ali Khan, Muhammad Rafiq, Hasibul Hossain Shanto, they were very popular at that time. Enamul Haq Moni and Khalid Masood Pilot, Khalid Mahmood Shujon. We know that when Bangladesh defeated Pakistan for the first time in the history of World Cup cricket in 1999, and Khalid Mahmood Shujon was elected or selected as the man of the match. When they played their first World Cup in 1999, that was held in England. And After that, we got so much famous players for Bangladesh cricket in the history of world cricket of Bangladesh. Tamim Iqbal and Sakib Al Hassan. Now we know that Mushfiqur Rahim, Mahmudullah Riyad, Mustafizur Rahman. They played well for Taskin Ahmed, and they play well. Still now they are playing. A lot of players are playing for Bangladesh. They're playing well, and actually, when Sachin Tendulkar retired from cricket, the passion for cricket for me stopped there since then. So, you know that in World Cup cricket, I enjoyed my World Cup cricket, and I started enjoying my World Cup cricket since 1999. And we know that the World Cup was played in England, and at the time Pakistan and Australia went to the final, reached the final, and the captain of Pakistan was that time Wasim Akram, and the captain of Australia was Steve Waugh. And in the final match, Shane Warne got 4 wickets, and Shane Warne was selected as the man of the match. And throughout the tournament, they played very well. Pakistan, especially Pakistan, played very well. And in 1999 Cricket World Cup, Lance Klusener was selected as the man of the tournament, and he played. He was a hard hitter, batsman and bowler at that time. And Wasim Akram played so well in that Cricket World Cup in 1999. And finally, in that World Cup, the match between Australia and South Africa was one of the most popular one-day matches in the history of the world cricket. We know that finally, in the semi-final, Australia defeated South Africa. Alan Donald could not score a run, and that's why they were defeated by Australia. It was a very popular one-day match in the history of world cricket in 1999. So in 1999, Shane Warne played very well in the final match, and they were defeated. Pakistan was defeated by Australia. Also in 2003, this team which I supported, I supported India. India reached the final. Sourav Ganguly was the captain at the time, and Sachin played very well. And Birendra Sehwag, Yuvraj Singh, they played in that World Cup, and they played very well. And the match of India and Pakistan was very popular. I can remember when Sachin hit 6 from the ball of Shoaib Akhtar. It gave us immense pleasure when India defeated Pakistan the time. Though Pakistan was a very strong team that time, India reached the final, and unfortunately they were defeated by Australia. In the final match, Ricky Ponting scored 140 runs, and India was defeated by Australia. So in the final match, Ricky Ponting played well, and at that time in 2003, Ricky Ponting was the captain. And again in 2007, Sri Lanka and Australia reached final, and Australia defeated Sri Lanka. And at that time, Matthew Hayden and Adam Gilchrist played very well. And 2007, 2003, Australia defeated India. In 2007, Australia defeated Sri Lanka. And 2011, in order to, for the first time, the opening ceremony was held in Bangladesh, and a lot of matches were played in India and Bangladesh, and the final match was played in Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai, and at that time India became champion, and Virat Kohli played for the first time in World Cup in 2011, and Sachin got the touch of enjoying the World Cup win, and India defeated Sri Lanka at the time, and Dhoni hit 6 in the final match. In the final ball, he hit 6, and actually they got the touch of winning World Cup. Dhoni was a very lucky captain that time, and Virat Kohli played for the first time for India at that time. And it was a matter of joy for me, especially as a cricket lover. I was a fan of India. It gave me immense pleasure. And then you know that the most and the best achievement for in the history of all cricket for India, Bangladesh. When Bangladesh started playing in World Cup, the highest achievement for Bangladesh cricket is they reached the quarter final. Unfortunately, they were defeated by India, and in 2015. We know that Australia defeated New Zealand in the final match, and in 2019 a very exciting match was played against England and New Zealand, and in the super over match England defeated New Zealand. Actually, we know that in the history of world cricket, South Africa and New Zealand are known as jokers because they can't do well in the final and especially in semi-final matches. A lot of great cricketers. They got a lot of great cricketers, but unfortunately, New Zealand and South Africa couldn't couldn't get the touch of becoming champion. Actually, it was a great achievement for the history of world cricket for Bangladesh. They reached quarter final and they were defeated by India. And it was played in the match was played in 2015, and the 2015 World Cup was a great achievement in the history of world cricket for Bangladesh. In 2019 and 2019, you know, in England defeated New Zealand, and 2023, we know that again Australia became champion. So. Australia played so well and is still there playing so well that they got a lot of famous cricketers like David Warner now play well, Usman Khawaja, the batsman, Aaron Smith, Aaron Finch, they played well, Mitchell Starc, Mitchell Johnson, and they play well now, right now. Steve Smith is a very popular cricketer of Australia now. So the most important thing is I'd like to mention you that during our time, when the rising of cricket started in 1997 till it was going on till 2007 or 2008 or 2009, when for the first time IPL started its launch, and before IPL we know that ICL started, and when IPL started perhaps in 2008 or 2009. We got also a lot of cricketers from that tournament, and at that time the dream of a player was to play in a test match, but nowadays a player would like to play in IPL or any kind of big tournament like Big Bash because they can earn more money. Okay, so in the previous time, footballers used to play well and they could earn more and more. But when IPL started, since then, cricketers started earning more money, and a lot of sponsor has come for them, and it earned popularity. And especially India got that opportunity. India created that opportunity. A lot of brand sponsors are from India. I know that a lot of great commentators are from India, like Ravi Shastri, Sanjay Manjrekar. They're very popular commentators. Now Sourav Ganguly is also a commentator, VVS Laxman, and Sunil Gavaskar, and very popular is Ravi Shastri. And we know that from England we also got a lot of popular commentators like Tony Greig. So I can still remember that when the mini World Cup tournament was going on in 1998, Tony Greig started his commentary from the ground. He is very popular commentator in the history of world cricket. And we can also mention some commentators of Channel 9 like Richie Beno, Mark Taylor. And you know that Martin Crowe was also a commentator. He breathed his last. He was one of the most popular cricketers for New Zealand cricket team. And Some popular commentators of Australia like Ian Chappell, Michael Slater, and Ian Healy. At present, Matthew Haddon is also a commentator. And from West Indies, we got a lot of popular commentators like Michael Hawling, Tony Cogier, and nowadays Ian Bishop is a very popular commentator now from West Indies. And Promi Bangua is from Zimbabwe. He's also Alistair Campbell. They are popular commentators. And from Pakistan, we know that Ramiz Raja is a very popular commentator. Wakari Yunis, Asif Iqbal was also a commentator at that time, in the previous time. At Amit Sohail, they are also he also gave commentary. And from Sri Lanka, Russell Arnold is a very popular commentator. And a lot of great cricketers became umpire, like Paul Rifle from Australia, and Kumar Dharmasena from Sri Lanka. And the most popular umpires of that time were Simon Toffel, Alim Dar, and you know that for the first time in the history of world cricket, two umpires they performed their performance, and David Shepherd and Steve Buckner were very popular umpires at that time. They are no more with us but they are very popular. Steve Buckner and David Shepherd were very popular umpires. Now Alindar, Srinivas Venkatraghavan from India. Daryl Harper is a very he's not popular, Daryl Harper, and Rudy Quetzen, they're popular umpires. Actually, during our time, we got much pleasure by watching a cricket match. I, with my nieces, Toma and Tony, we enjoyed most of the matches. We watched most of the matches of cricket. Especially, they were also supported India. I supported India, and my younger brother, and most of my family members, and my cousin Roshan, and my cousin Siddiq. They also support India. A lot of when Sachin, Sehwag, Ganguly, Rahul Dravid played for India, actually, we got much pleasure. And the other players of India, later we got like Zohir Khan was a very popular and fast bowler for India. So actually a lot of things happened, and for the first time I could enjoy the opportunity of watching World Cup cricket. That was T20 World Cup cricket in 2013. I got 5 or 6 tickets from my elder sister. I managed the tickets, and one of my brothers, Johir Bhai, he managed tickets for me to watch, to enjoy World Cup cricket. And I, from a stadium, from venue, I got the opportunity to watch World Cup cricket. I watched the match of India, Pakistan, West Indies, Australia, and the final match between India and Sri Lanka. I watched that match, and unfortunately, Sri Lanka defeated India at that time. Actually, it was a great opportunity for me to watch a cricket match from a stadium. So you'll be surprised to know that my passion for cricket has stopped right now. Actually, you'll be surprised to know that I didn't watch any single match the last World Cup. It's not a shocking matter, but I don't have any passion for cricket right now. A lot of cricketers we are getting, but I have lost my interest for watching cricket. Cricket is now a gambling nowadays. So dear viewers, that's all for today. Inshallah, I will share my opinions